Good morning. I'd like to call to order the Board of Directors meeting for Clover Garden School on December 15th, 2021 at 8:31 a.m. Ms. Simmons, the role and mission of the board.
Yes, ma'am. Role of the board, we are entrusted to care for the current school and stay focused on the vision for the future school. No trust, no unity, no progress. The mission, Clover Garden School will foster community, generate enthusiasm, challenge students academically, and produce successful citizens.
Thank you. Has everyone had a chance to review the agenda for this morning? Any changes or questions regarding the agenda? Do I have a motion to approve today's agenda?
I'll make the motion.
Ms. Saunders first, or second, Mr. Huffines, all in favor? Ms. Saunders, Mr. Huffines, Mr. Hackney, Ms. Merle, and Ms. Foster. Okay, we have two items today. Ms. Cox, why don't we start with you with reopening updates? Can you please update us on some changes you want to make to policy?
Yes, ma'am. So our Health and Wellness Committee met last week in regards to the metrics that Ms. Rakin sent out to you guys previously. We would like to start allowing visitors in the classrooms and the school building during the school day.
Okay, so parent helpers, any type of visitors, are there any restrictions that are going to be outlined or anything like that? Or are we trying to just really reopen to normalcy?
Reopen to normalcy with the exception of the mask.
Okay, perfect. Are there any questions for Ms. Cox?
So that'll be whatever folks were on campus to do before in terms of volunteering and in the classroom. All of that will go back to pre-COVID status.
Yes, ma'am. It would also allow visitors for like specific programs during the day. For example, like our DARE program that we have going on today, we will start allowing visitors, if you so vote to that, to allow that during the school day for assemblies or programs that are going on within the school during the school day.
So let me, Ms. Cox, just to clarify, so there will be no limit, no maximum limit or restrictions, correct?
No, sir. Mm-mm.
Okay. Any further questions? Do I have a motion to approve the policy change to reopen? Oh, do you have a question, Ms. Merrill?
No, I was just gonna make the motion.
Oh, okay. I have a motion to approve reopening updates to allow visitors on campus. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Mr. Huffines, all in favor? I don't know if I'm having the issue or if we have multiple issues.
Miss June, everyone raised their hand if you could not see it.
I could not see it, so it could be my me internet issue. Okay.
Miss Lynn, how do you vote?
She's going to need to unmute.
Ms. Foster, we need you to unmute and vote.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone opposed? Okay. Ms. Cox, please move forward with updating those reopening updates and making sure that message gets out to the parents. I think there'll be a lot of happy parents and volunteers that'll be happy to get back on campus. Thank you very much.
Ma'am. Thank y'all.
The other item we need to discuss is the December mask policy. My understanding, Ms. Cox, is we want to keep the mask policy in place for December.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have any questions regarding that policy? Meaning, if you are on campus, you need to be wearing a mask.
I have a question about, not really about December, since we're just talking about the next 3.5 days, but as we move in past the holidays to January, what is that looking like? Or is it looking like that restriction could potentially be lifted at that point? Or are you going to wait and see what the metrics look like after the holiday? I'm just wondering, kind of when we're looking at this on the landscape of this, what the short, long term plan
Yes,
is.
ma'am. So for the month of December, the Health and Wellness Committee wanted to keep the mask in place, and we would actually review that again in January. A lot of factors will come into that in regards to metrics. It also comes into play as far as like the traveling and the community spreads of what we're seeing. Currently, right now, we're seeing a very small increase. But it is in our future recommendations or goals to, at some point, lift the mask restrictions.
Do you feel like that'll be sooner than later, assuming that things go well over the holidays? I mean, I'm totally asking you to speculate, and I know you really can't speak on their behalf, but are they feeling like if everything sort of stays tight over the holidays, that they'll be able to make the recommendation?
Yes, I do think just from the assumption, and I'm just speaking for myself, that with the health and wellness, that is one of our ultimate goals, is to be able to unmask. But the numbers we really closely watch, especially with this new variant that's coming on, and the vaccination status. We definitely look at all of those factors, but it is something that we will focus really more in depth in January.
And Ms. Cox, please understand that at any time, if the Health and Wellness Committee meets and it's prior to our January board meeting and they are ready to lift, we are happy to get on a Zoom call to get that vote through sooner rather than later.
Thank you.
So do we have a motion to approve for December the mask policy to continue masks on campus? Ms. Saunders first. Do I have a second? Mr. Huffines, all in favor?
Yes.
Mr. Hackney, Ms. Foster, Mr. Huffines, Ms. Saunders, all opposed? Mr. Murrell?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other items, Ms. Simmons, for this morning's meeting? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Huffines, second. Ms. Murrell, all in favor? Mr.
Yes.
Hackney, Ms. Saunders, Ms. Huffines, Ms. Foster, and Ms. Murrell, thank you. We will adjourn as of 8:40 a.m. on December 15th, 2021. I appreciate everyone's time and attention this morning.